What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Same Difference podcast.
Is this thing on?
Hello, friends.
Hey now, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm running on fumes, but
So let me clean this camera off real quick too.
I'm happy to be sitting down, relaxing, and just enjoying my evening.
Is relaxing something that hasn't been one of your has that been something you've been missing from your life recently?
I'm just on go mode right now. I'm always doing something, always going somewhere, meeting somebody, having a drink for some reason. It's just, this week, it's literally this same week every July is like a big week for the insurance industry. And Chicago has, a huge insurance and financial hub, so it's like nonstop. Like I've been in the office every day this week, which is not normal. And I have had an 8 a.m. breakfast meeting today. I have an 8 a.m. breakfast meeting tomorrow. Like
what time do you have to leave your house when you got to be there at 8?
I left today at 7:20 and got to the breakfast place right at 12. So
right at 8?
I mean, yeah, right at 12, right at 8. Yep.
Okay.
So,
Wow. Okay. Well, we won't keep you too long, girl, because we want you to be able to get your beauty rest. Okay.
Yes, and she's looking beautiful these days. The skin is skinning.
It is, Asha. The skin is skinning, the hair is hairing. It's just giving everything it's supposed to and a little bit extra.
And I want to preserve it, which means I need to lay down and have water and stuff. I am having a lovely glass of red wine just to, but so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say tell me about your weekend. But I was a part of it.
But you was here, girl. You was here this weekend.
I was. Y'all, every time I get with Passion, we be intending to record the podcast. And we only one time when we were together. It's also crazy because like Passion was mentioning to me before I got there that, oh my gosh, we have seen each other quite a few times over the last year. I saw Passion last September. Then I saw her in March. I saw her in April. And now I've seen her in July. So I got to Chicago on Sunday. And my friend took me to Shativa. Y'all remember that place Ashley was telling us about?
It was a request. It was a request.
That she did. She happily obliged.
I did oblige. I did. Yes, I did.
But yeah, Pasha had hyped that place up, and I got to her house, and she's like, "Okay, we're gonna have a cute little Sunday fun day." I said, "Friend, I have a request. I want to go to Shativa." So we went there, and it was everything that she explained it to be. Worth the hype.
And if you follow Joy on TikTok, you will see her adventure.
Okay, so I got to, I went to Chicago on Sunday for a quick little day trip. I had a meeting on Monday. So the meeting I had, by the time you watch this, maybe it'll be uploaded to my TikTok. The first and the second part are already uploaded to my TikTok of my trip to Chicago. But
for the listeners that are not on TikTok, Joy, for the listeners that are not on TikTok.
For the listeners that are not on TikTok, surprise, or you can go to my Instagram because I put a post on Instagram as well. It was always Joy. But I got invited to a private TikTok event at their office in Chicago on this past Monday.
Hey.
So, of course, I had to go because Passion's in Chicago. Absolutely. I'm going to go.
She came for TikTok, but it was really for me.
So, yeah, y'all will get to see, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see like a couple pictures, some video of me in the TikTok office, talking to people and just like my whole experience. I'm going to put a video on my TikTok. It was always Joy. It'll be up by the end of the week.
Is it going to be on Instagram too?
No.
For the listeners that are not on TikTok, Joy, there are some people
I'm gonna tell them about it. If they're not on TikTok, I'll tell you about it. But my advice is get on TikTok because I like I said, y'all know I have said, and I really do not like how my forehead is looking. I mean, a girl hairline used to be here. I have discussed this on the podcast, and we're gonna look into something to fix this when we get, because a girl, it never gave big forehead.
When you get to where? Because you
Oh,
definitely just said it, my nigga.
oh, don't you worry, I'm gonna cut it out. Oh, I can't believe I said it.
You've been doing so good.
I have.
You've been doing so good. How could you fail like that?
I don't know, but don't you worry, it will be cut up out of here, y'all.
Hit us with the
The princess,
beep.
yeah, yeah. But when I get to where I'm going, because it really bothers me. Like my hairline used to be
Why you push it
back
back?
to huh?
Why you push it back? Kim Kardashian.
Getting freaking laser. Like I said, I was getting laser hair removal just on my hairline when it comes to my eyebrow. But the Caucasian lady who did it, I think she
Mm.
went back a little too far. Because why is my hairline right here? What is this? Where is all the hair that used to be here? This is where I want it. It's here. Anyway, I just don't really care for Instagram like that. I put it on Instagram for all other purposes, if for no other reason, so that if these brands want to reach out, they can see Miss Girl is that girl. She's been to the TikTok office. Come with the coin, okay? That post alone is gonna steer people up out of my DM, okay? When they don't have no money to pay me, but also the post that I put on Instagram, I haven't even, like, a couple of people reposted me like, oh my gosh, my friend went to TikTok. Oh my gosh, friend, I love this for you. Oh my gosh, friend, like this is so cool, so proud of you. And it just don't give on Instagram. It just don't give. Yay, girl. Not that I need that validation, because I'm not even like, I really just am not the type of person that care about stuff like that. But I know you hoes seen my TikTok post. I know you hoes seen that I was at the TikTok office. I know you hoes seen that I was up in the place, moving and grooving. Okay. Did y'all like it? No. Definitely didn't expect you to share it. I don't even want to share it. But you hoes saw it and didn't even like it. And you know why I know? Because I look at my analytics. How is it that so many thousands of you saw this post and it's got less than 300 likes and 7,700 of y'all follow me here? So no,
Mm.
when I put the video together, it will be exclusive to TikTok. Get on TikTok. Okay. On TikTok,
It's the reverse for
TikTok is the
me.
place where the girls go to be themselves. Instagram is the place where the girls go to live a pretend life and follow an aesthetic that nobody even cares about. So no, won't be there.
I don't
Okay?
know. My Barbie outfit video got 8,000 views and it got 300 on fucking TikTok. So it's the reverse for me. It's the reverse
You
for
just
me.
stay consistent, friend. You just stay consistent on that TikTok, because out of all the things that you've ever posted on Instagram, how often does that happen? It's like a
Um
fluke on Instagram. It's like, oh wow, and then you get excited. It's like they give you a little push or a little rush, and
mm,
you get excited, and then you continue to create content there and post content there, and everything else falls by the wayside, and then it makes you get discouraged as a creator. Hate it.
I just I don't I'm not pretentious enough to think that people want to tune in and see what the fuck I'm doing every single day. So that's a reason why I really didn't do like real, because everyone's like, oh my God, you should do reels, you should do this. People have been saying for years, do this, do that. I don't got nothing going on that's just that amazing where people are like, oh my God, let me go see what Passion's doing. I don't care about that shit like that. It's
Mm-hmm.
fun. I do like making videos and putting stuff together. But you know what? I do it because I feel like Martin Scorsese, okay? It's giving Martin Scorsese over here. A bitch know how to cut and paste and edit some shit together now. So I get a lot of enjoyment from making the videos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And and I have a really good formula. I get everything set up. I'm really good at the, on TikTok and on Instagram. I'm really good at, cutting and pasting and splicing and putting shit together.
And that can be tedious. That can
Very
become
tedious.
work. It takes time.
Tedious work that I don't mind, but what I've noticed is that anytime I post on Instagram Reels, it just does numbers versus TikTok, which is one of the reasons why I left that app for dead for as long as I did.
So all your reels and stuff on Instagram go up.
For the most part, more than they do on TikTok. Like
Okay.
I had a birthday post from a couple years ago, and again, I mean, it was 4,000 views, but for me, I only get like 100, 150 likes from like my followers and shit. So I was like, oh, okay, 4,000 views. Um, but then I did that Barbie feet shoe thing, and it was like
Right.
8,000 views. And then I did an unboxing of the Barbie satin pillowcases, and that actually got quite a bit of traffic. But I posted the same Barbie feet video on TikTok, left my shit for dead, but it went up on
How
Instagram.
many followers do you have on Instagram?
Oh girl, I don't know, like 1,500. I
And
don't
how many followers do you have on TikTok?
I don't know, girl.
Because it makes a difference. Like, are you expecting TikTok numbers to be way more, but you
Well,
don't even have a following there to even like
you
make it make
you
sense?
have what, 50,000 followers, but one of your videos was like 600
44.
675,000 views. So it's, the number of followers isn't relative in that situation, just because you got so many views, and that many,
Yeah,
it doesn't
but
like,
I
so
have 44,000 people that could push it.
right. And so for me, that I only have, however, 1,000 people that are going to push the little video, which is why I got 8,000 views or 8,100 or whatever. Yeah, I got 1,123 followers, girl. That's on Insta. On TikTok, let's see. Hold on. See, don't even know how to use the shit still. I'm trying to get to my page. Trying to get to my page and can't. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I only have 207 followers on TikTok.
So
So
see there, you got to build your people up.
yeah.
We'll talk more about that when it's just you and I, friend.
Mm.
So yeah, my event at TikTok was really cool. I got invited because of my traction, because I do have my business on TikTok now through the TikTok shop. So they were
How's
really
that
interested.
going?
Good. It's going really good. They were really interested in meeting people who had TikTok shops so they could kind of do like a roundtable discussion with sellers and figure out what we like, what we don't like, what could be better, things that are coming down the pipeline. Now, Miss Girl went in the room already with, her list of things she needed to know and da 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 bop bop bop. And some questions I did pose at the roundtable, but then there was an after that there was kind of like a little breakout, and they had like lunch and stuff brought in, and so we went and had lunch, and then we were able to like talk to the people that actually work at TikTok. It was the
Where'd you have
people who were
lunch?
hold on, friend, I get sidetracked. It was the people who were in the room with us having the discussion, but then it was also like people who just work in the TikTok office that came down once it was time for the breakout, introduced themselves, tell us what they did, asked us questions. It was really nice. It was I was impressed. Just for a company of TikTok's magnitude to even want to meet with people like on the ground level who are actually
Yeah.
doing the things and get feedback and try to make improvements. I don't know any other social media company that's doing that. And so when I was saying that TikTok is really going to be that girl, and she is not as people originally thought, uh, Instagram's competitor, she's coming for Amazon's neck. This is how she's going to do it. These little strategic movements and things that they're doing, again, with people at the ground level, that's going to really accelerate them and propel them rather quickly. And also I wanted to know about some back end stuff that I think could help my business. So,
Mm-hmm.
I was having some little side to the side whisper conversations with people.
Very
And that
nice.
paid off because I got some kind of top secret contact information.
Very nice.
So went in there with a plan, executed, and I got more than what I originally thought that I would. What we had for lunch was, I was really impressed. Well, not I just was impressed overall, but I was really glad. Y'all know I'm still on my fast. My fast is not end until I move to my new city. Um,
I
they
wonder. I want to.
had
I think people should take shots for the number of time you say new city until you actually tell us when.
listen. When my fast is over,
Woo!
I will definitely do an episode where I take some shots.
On live.
Um, mhm.
On TikTok live. Did you put a lot of sugar in your tea today?
I did put a little bit of sugar in.
Okay.
I bought
Will
some
be.
honey from the grocery store today, but I was in a rush to make my tea, so I didn't fool with the honey. But
Sorry.
I'm trying to cut back my sugar, y'all, because Pasha was fussing at me about the amount of sugar that I put in my
You
tea.
do
And after I
doing
was
all that hooting
complaining
and
about the
hollering to them
salt.
people about salt, and you over here ingesting sugar like that, girl. Uh-uh.
The tea just don't hit the same. The tea that hits the same is the locally sourced honey. That's when the tea hits good when I use locally sourced honey. But locally sourced honey is pricey,
I know,
and
but you're
she's
taking an excellent
little.
care of your body, so use that locally sourced honey.
Baby steps, girl. Okay.
No, you over here
But
fasting and
back
getting
to when you asked me
sugar.
about what they had. So we had Mediterranean food. So
Mm.
they had like the
The Greek
cucumber,
salad with the Greek,
yep, the
yeah,
cucumber tomato lettuce with the
Kalamata olives,
no, what's it? Not tzatziki,
the
hummus,
okay, and pita
and then
bread.
and it had chickpeas on top of it,
Okay,
and they had the pita pocket, so you can make a pita. You can make a pita out of it if you wanted to. Y'all know I'm still fast from bread, so I didn't do that. But they had falafel. They didn't have any meat. They had falafel. I was so happy.
okay.
I was like, yes,
Was
something
it
I can
catered?
eat. It was catered.
I wonder if it was beatnik.
I forgot the dude. The guy told me where he ordered it from.
That
But he
sounds
just
like
said
good.
he went on Google and read some reviews because the people who are doing, they're actually doing a tour. So like Chicago was the first stop, and then they're going to like
Mm-hmm.
I think today they went to San Jose. Then they're going to Austin and another city I can't remember, but it's the
Cool.
same team that's going to all the cities. And so he ain't from Chicago, child. He live in New York, so he said he just got
Ah,
on Google to pick something.
okay.
So
I wonder if he had beatnik cater, because that's everything you just mentioned is I had beatnik for a work lunch today, and it literally sounds exactly like the food we ate. It
okay.
is, and if you liked it and it was really good, I'm pretty sure it's the same
It
place.
was excellent. It was very good. Yep.
Nice. Well,
And then they had
congratulations,
the drink. They
girl.
had lemonade and sweet tea. So you know, Miss Southern girl had to mix hers together.
Did you put some sugar in it?
It was already sweet. Didn't have to
Well,
be.
good for TikTok. Good. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
you
that was
were you
fun.
were in the West Loop, which is like a big tech hub. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Okay.
Google's over there, TikTok. I imagine there's an Instagram office somewhere. Who knows?
Mm.
But yeah,
Probably so.
yep.
So when I left the TikTok office, y'all, I had to walk to this thing Pasha told me called the Blue Line to
You
get
had to
on the
walk to the Blue
train.
Line train, girl. Not this thing. It's the train.
Oh, okay, y'all. Because Pasha had me on the listen. First of all, there's nothing you can tell me when you see the TikTok video. You'll see there's nothing you can tell me that I'll believe that I was not in New York. Okay, I was in New York. I know I was in Chicago, but I really was in New York because it was really giving New York. I'm riding the train. I'm taking the steps down into this little dungeness place and buying a ticket
Goodness.
and getting. I
Have
was in New York. Okay, I've been to New
you been to
York
New
this
York
year.
before?
I ain't been to New York since I was a little girl going with my grandma and granddaddy to see my granddaddy brother. I don't want to go to New York. When I think of New York, it gives me smelly, dirty, filled with rats and roaches and
Mm,
too many people and
got to get off the front porch.
crowded. I don't want to do those things.
If you enjoyed Chicago like you did, you would have a good time in New York. Like, let's live a little, please. Thank
Doubtful.
you. you
Doubtful. But y'all, so
haven't
Pasha,
been since you were a little girl. You don't know. You got to go. TikTok it. You should go. First time in New York since childhood.
well, we drove. Well, did we drive or did we take the train? I
You
can't remember. My
drive.
uncle. We might. I don't know, girl. I was when I say a little girl. Literally, the pictures is of my grandma holding me. I
If you
was
ain't
a
business,
toddler. I was like 2 or 3. I was a toddler, but I mean, I don't remember that.
you need to go back. TikTok
No,
is gonna
thank
have
you.
you back. You gonna say
No,
no?
no.
Okay.
Girl, I be Pasha. How I get
Well,
on this New York
on the first
transit?
thing smoking.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoyed yourself like you did in Chicago, you would enjoy New York. And I think what you think it is, it's not that.
Well, I did enjoy myself in New York, y'all. Pasha, when we left out of her house and we were going to our Sunday fun, it's just like, okay, is the train okay? Like asking me, like I was gonna make us get in an Uber. And I'm like, yeah. So we walked to the train, y'all. I'm so corny. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Like we're literally walking to a train. I am a girl in the big city, okay? Big Apple me, please, okay? So we buy the ticket, and then you have to scan the ticket on this little thing, and it reads it, even though it's like a cardboard ticket, and you can go, and it's got this, bruh. I was just amazed. So anyway, we get on the train. So I'm not really paying attention to anything because I mean I'm with the person who knows how to ride the train. So when I had to do it on my own, when I left the TikTok office on Monday, I was literally asking every single person. So you know about the train? How I get to the train? Literally asked everybody just to make sure everybody was giving me the right answer so that I would walk in the right direction and I wouldn't end up lost. So it was cool. Once I got on there, it was the last stop. So all I had to do was get on and then just ride it till it couldn't go no more.
I told you, it's gonna take you right to the airport. It's so easy and convenient. And instead
I know everybody was looking at me like this weirdo because I was like taking pictures, taking video of myself being on the train.
looking like a tourist, like you want to get mugged. You gotta be careful with that.
Yes,
well,
girl.
I'm glad.
It's still daylight, so
No, I'm glad that you made your way to the train station and got to the airport, because that can be kind of scary and a little daunting, especially if you're not familiar with the city, number one. And taking public transportation, it's always tricky. You can get off in the wrong stop, the trains can stall, they can say it's express, any number of things can happen. So
well, this girl that was sitting across from me that I had asked her about like how to take the train, she happened to be going to the airport too.
nice.
I didn't even realize that, but she was telling me, she was like, the train going kind of slow. So I was thinking, it is? Is it going to stop? Am I going to get to my flight on time? Thankfully, thank you, Delta. I ain't never wanted you to have a delay before. But soon as the train was getting ready to come up on the stop to the airport, I got a text message from Delta saying that my flight got pushed back like an hour and a half.
Nice.
Baby, if that flight hadn't got pushed back, I would have missed it.
Oh.
And Lord knows I was trying not to miss it. I feel like I would have missed it just because y'all airport leaves a little bit to be desired. It's really giving 1989, and I need y'all to come up to 2023 like the Atlanta airport is. And I'll tell you in 1 second. O'Hare, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, but I was just glad that the flight got delayed because I had just fussed somebody's son out, and the son that bought the ticket for me to even go. And so I didn't want to have to get on the phone and talk to that man like, yeah, I know I just kind of like.
Hartsfield Jackson is the worst airport, and you cannot tell me that it's not better than O'Hare. And O'Hare just underwent remodeling. So what are you talking about?
Y'all remodeled, and that's what y'all came up with? They need a refund. They need a refund.
Well, I go to the Southwest hub at O'Hare, which is like separate from the rest of the
I don't care what hub it is. Anytime I have to go to a certain terminal and catch a bus to go to another terminal, I need y'all to come up out of 1989, sweetie.
That's okay.
I need you to get an underground transit system like the Atlanta airport that you just tried to dig on. Don't do us.
Atlanta airport is terrible. Why am I getting off over here and then walking all the way over there to Africa to get my luggage? Why is it like that? It doesn't make any fucking sense. And O'Hare actually built a whole hub just for Delta, so it's separate from everything else. And I think
it's separate. So because I fly Delta,
yeah,
I gotta leave out the airport. Y'all, they gotta check my ticket again because TSA checking it won't enough. I gotta get in my ID. They gotta give me this little green card. And then I gotta walk out have somebody walk me out the airport to the bus. Then I get to the bus, I gotta show my gate, my boarding pass again, show my ID again. It's giving 1989.
That's crazy that they had,
like I said,
showing everything over and over.
And I want us to upgrade.
I
want us to upgrade.
I don't know. I'd be using Clear.
I be using Clear too. I'm talking about once I was in the terminal, boo.
You shouldn't have to do all that in the terminal. That's why I'm confused. Oh no. You don't be using public transportation a lot though, so we're gonna take your critique with a grain of salt.
Whatever.
I'm glad you made it safe, because that is what matters. And literally traveling and being at the mercy of public transportation can be scary, because you can easily get in your car and go do your own thing, and you on your own time. And so that has been a lesson in patience using public transportation. But I'm not gonna let you say that ATL's airport is better than O'Hare, because it's just not.
It is. But I do thank the hostess with the mostest. wonderful host as usual.
I do. I
Appreciate you,
can. Me and my
friend.
guard dog.
Oh my gosh, y'all! Luigi was literally by my side the whole time. Like wherever I went, he was gonna sit right in front of me and just keep watch. Want a soul
Hmm.
gonna get me? Okay.
Oh yeah, he don't play. He don't play about his women. Okay, Luigi don't play about the girls at all ever. Like
Mm.
he's a lover boy. He's a lover boy, and
Okay.
he probably really enjoyed having somebody at the house while I was going to work and all of that. Because I don't go to work. I don't go to the office on Mondays, so that was new for everybody. Look at Vinny over here terrorizing folk. Anyway, why was you about
Anyway,
to yell at the nice man who bought your plane ticket?
I appreciate the king. I do. I appreciate him because I told him that I need him to book the ticket. He booked the ticket. I didn't have to hear no lip. It wasn't none. What you gonna do? Strange for a piece of change? Won't none of that. It was just I'm gonna take care of it. Which I really love about a man. I mean, you want a girl to just slip them all for you. Just have that type of energy, but don't think that gives you a pass to play in my face. Because if you think you're gonna get the last laugh, I promise you.
Never.
I promise you, my side's gonna be hurting at how hard I end up laughing. Don't play in my face. I'm not a dummy. And you niggas don't be smart. Y'all just don't even be smart. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of, let me also mention this. Okay. Let me also mention this because y'all know I'm going to be going to my new city, and I am really, really looking forward to dating. I'm looking forward to getting back into the dating scene. I have not dated.
Yeah.
Gosh, I haven't dated. Honestly, I really haven't dated since 2020. I haven't dated since 2020 pre-panning. In 2021, you laughing and I'm dead. It's
I'm just laughing
embarrassing, but
because
it's
it's
the
fucking
truth.
hilarious. Pre-panty.
It's listen, it is what it is. 2020 when I met somebody that ended up being a situationship that I had to end summer of last year.
I had a pandemic bay that went down in flames.
Yeah.
He had the nerve to reach out, talking about, you can reach out and call sometime and say what? Hi to you and your girlfriend? Fuck off my phone.
Well, I won't be. I actually was trying to get mine not to reach out to me. That's the one couple episodes back when I was talking about how I had to loop the girlfriend into the group chat because the man wouldn't stop calling me and texting me and trying to boy, move. No.
Nigger.
And that was a girlfriend that he didn't have when I met him and we started to situationship. But anyway, I just don't. I haven't dated, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's fun.
And I mean both feet in. I'm looking forward to dating, which is not something that I do. And I really want to get into it, but I don't know how to talk to more than one person at a time. But I'm going to try.
You going to jump in that pissy poo, girl?
Listen, the men in the new city, I hope they'll look something different, but we're going to see. But anyway, the reason I mention all of that is because if men don't have nothing else, they have audacity, and I hope they real low on it and where I'm getting ready to move. Because let me tell y'all why. As I'm in Chicago, bopping around, okay, where were we at? Wicker Park, okay, bopping around Wicker Park.
And I'll be knowing the names of places in Atlanta. Y'all just be butchering Chicago so bad.
I didn't have my wits about me because I was still trying to make sure that I had everything off the train. Anyway. But as I'm bopping around Wicker Park with my homegirl, sipping all little slushies from Shativa, I get a DM from somebody, okay, replying to my story, seeing that I'm in Chicago, talking about, you should see me while you're here.
You should see me while you're here. That is hilarious. Not can I see you? You should see me.
Okay? No, you should see me while I'm here. Read it, moved on. Okay? Because first of all, I was there for something specific.
Like me.
And TikTok. And if it wasn't Passion or TikTok, it wasn't going to happen. That's number one.
What?
Number two, the audacity, the nerve. So I opened it. I didn't say anything because, I have just learned to, instead of responding a lot of times, I'm just going to cut it. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to block you. And when I'm blocking you, it ain't even for you. It's for me. because I know me. And I know that when I like a guy, I have a soft spot for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I don't block them and they call me 13 times in 3 days, I'm be like, oh, but they miss
Who
me.
called you
They
13?
they
Go ahead.
text me. Let me just see what they want. I know that's how I'm gonna be. So I gotta block you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't answer it. And then the next day, I get another message from this same person who had then unfollowed me on Instagram, refollowed me again. My sister said that was so I could see that they
Uh-huh.
were
Uh-huh.
okay. I didn't know that was a thing. And then they sent another message that said, "That's crazy to ignore me, though."
It's crazy what you just did with the follow and unfollow and shit, though. So where do we go from here, buddy?
And again, I didn't respond because at this point, I'm trying to make it through the transit system and get to the airport. But when I did get around to responding, this is the thing. When you try to take it there, I'm taking it to hell. Okay? Because I had to remind this person.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Remind
I
these
had to
niggas.
go back, keep a receipt, dig back into my archives, and go back to September 2022 when I was in Chicago.
For my birthday.
Screenshot a message from this person when I was in Chicago, and I responded. Matter of fact, let me pull it up
Yes, pull it
because
up.
I want to make
Tell the
sure.
class what this dumb
I
motherfucker
want to make
did
sure
and
that I get
said.
the messaging right because again,
You dumbass.
audacity. Okay, here go the message. They responded to a post that I made when I was out with Pasha. LOL, you should see me while you here. Didn't respond. So then the next afternoon, that's crazy to ignore me though with the unfollow and refollow. So I didn't even stay. That was Monday. Still didn't respond to yesterday afternoon. And I said, I was busy. Second message. It's crazy you even felt entitled to a response. Let's not forget how it went when I came to Chicago to see you. And that was September of last year. And sent the screenshot with it just in case you needed a reminder.
And he said,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And they seen it and they read it and they ain't said nothing. Because what can you say?
Mm-hmm.
Asking
Nothing.
for my time after I already gave you the time and you wasted it after you played in my face, you will never, ever in your life get the chance to play with me again.
Well,
Ever.
the whole
Ever.
LOL, you should see me while you're here. Who fucking said you should see? That brings up a good point. I posted a picture at a lunch and I was having a glass of prosecco because you know that's my jam. And this guy, he responded and he was like, and no invite. Mind you, this is remember when I went to the Hyde Park Music Festival and I said that you know there was people outside and I was making friends and stuff. He was somebody that I was like, okay, he was one of those. And so we exchanged numbers, we text a little bit, you know, conversation fell flat, nothing happened. Moving right along. I ain't tripping. This is dating. You meet people, you try to see, you know, what it's gonna be, what it's not gonna be, you move on. But you know, niggas want to follow you on Instagram and just kind of still be around, even though they're not talking to you and shit. So he says that, or he says no invite, and I'm like, well, this is for work, and he was like, yeah, 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 and I'm like, or you could ask me out for a drink. He said, true. Now get your ass on.
And still didn't ask for a drink to take you out? Friend. And this is the thing, y'all. Again, y'all know a girl love her some black men. I love everything about y'all.
I'm not about to
From the
fucking
top of
ask
your
you to go
head
nowhere.
to the sole of your feet. But the men who literally want to be courted, the men who are literally waiting for women to ask them on dates, y'all can please move all the way away from me because I don't have the time. It ain't in me and it ain't gonna ever be in me. Move.
Right.
Move. What is wrong? Like you should see me. Not, hey, you in the city, like where you at? Like, can I pull up? Like, do you want to go get you have time to grab a drink? You should see me while you here. Bye, sassy.
You should see
Bye,
me while
sassy.
you're
You
here
need to
like
go on and find you somebody that's as sassy as you, sir. And it's not even giving female. Move.
what I mean, what hey, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here. Do you got some time to link up?
Niggas just ain't smooth. You ain't
Yeah,
smooth.
you should see me while you're here. And the LOL, he did that LOL because he knew he was sending some fuck shit. LOL, you should see me while you're here. Oh, LOL, like I tried when I was here last time. Hell, motherfucker.
Friend.
Fuck off my phone. I don't like shit like that.
LOL, I know I wasted your time a couple months ago. Let me see if you'll let me waste it again. And I'm not. It's
Hate
not
that
gonna happen.
shit. Another nigga. That's funny. He talking about why don't you call? Why don't you call? Why don't you call? Because when we chit chat, it's always me reaching out to you, punk. Get out of here with that. And I feel like as of late, I have been noticing men call us women to the carpet for doing things that they don't like. And if the roles were reversed and we were calling these niggas to the carpet for shit that we were doing, we would get ghosted. They would stop talking to us. It wouldn't be well received. We would be a nag or oh nigga, I ain't answer her call and she got to tripping on me wondering where I was. I ain't dealing with nobody like that. But they do, but I am noticing men start to hold women accountable for shit that we gave up holding niggas accountable for. And I'm trying to figure out when the switch happened and why men feel comfortable saying that. Because I could have texted old boy and been like, "Why haven't you called?" Very valid,
Mm-hmm.
well within my right to say
Mm-hmm.
that. But it's different when I actually do reach out and speak to you and check in on you and say, "Hey, how you doing?" And you want to send that bullshit to me, knowing your ass don't be saying nothing. I don't like it. I don't
It's
like it.
just, I have, y'all know I don't be talking to nobody's son. I really just been like, particularly the last, what month we in? July, the last 3 months, I have really had my head down. I have really stayed to myself. I have focused on working and growing my business and moving. Like, I really have kept to myself. And during that period, it has been peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I have been at peace. I have not been stressed or depressed or worried about,
A man.
is this person gonna call? Is that
Yeah,
person
I
gonna
love
want to see me? Is this person gonna act right? Is this person acting funny? Like, I enjoy my peace. And so when I get somebody's son around me disrupting my peace, I have to reclaim it.
Mhm.
Maxine says she's reclaiming her time. I'm reclaiming my peace. And if I have to block you, mute you, unfollow you, um, whatever I got to do to get my peace back, I'm doing all of it.
Period.
I do not have time for nobody to be playing in my face and on my phone telling me all the things that I want to hear just to not do any of the things that I wanted to hear.
Did you do the
Find you somebody else to play with, baby. And the thing about it is, because I am somebody's son wife, and because I know exactly how I move, how I do, like, I know the pride that my husband is going to have being able to say that he is involved with a woman like me. I want to be able to say the same. I'm going to be able to say the same. And so if that's not you, you got to go. And if
Mhm.
you can't remove yourself, no worries. I'll do it for you.
I have some more
See ya.
audacity for you too that I think you're going to get a bit of enjoyment out of because I when I tell you I gave this nigga a run for his money, the whole tone of the conversation changed and it changed from yada 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 to my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't, I wasn't trying to be like that, I didn't mean it like that. Whoa, I can't believe you saying this to me right now. Believe it, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it. So this weirdo apparently has had a crush on me since college. I understand. I'm only getting better with age, and I was that girl.
Period.
I was that girl in college. I still
Mm-hmm.
and he basically was like, I posted something, and he was just like, "Ooh, man, I can't wait till you come to Miami. Like, I am so certain that when I see you, we gonna fuck." And I think this is hilarious. Like, I'm not exactly. I'm not offended by this. It's funny to me because why do you think I like you?
What gave you that impression?
Exactly. Why do you think
Was
like
it the calls I didn't answer? Was it text messages I take forever to respond to? What was it?
I don't even follow you on Instagram because
This part ain't even looking straight.
you like non-brown women. You don't even really fuck with black girls like that.
Ain't interested.
And he's like,
Turned off.
why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that? And I said, because at any given when I do see your little fucking story on Instagram, you're always talking about how a black woman compares to a white woman, how she compares to a Latina woman, and it's always
But
something.
he waiting for you to get to Miami. Oh, okay. Hmm.
There's been a couple times where he'll be in my DMs like, "Are you into women? Do you like women? I got some bitches," and like just very flagrant in my DMs. And I know how to curtail the shit. I hee ha ha hell out of my mentions. You know, I don't trip. But this time I had a little wild hair in my ass, and I decided to get his ass together. So he was like, send me a flick. You know, I want to see what you working with. I want to see what it's looking like when you and I fuck, cause we gonna fuck. I dropped that $, my first and my last name. Send me some money, motherfucker. And he was like, whoa, 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 why you?
Because
Why?
you asking me for stuff that you can get on the site for free. So I'm
But you
confused.
got bitches that you fuck with that can like, you know, do it or whatever. And he's like, that's why I'm in your DMs, because you dope and you pretty and you this and you that. And I told you I've had a crush on you since you was 18 years old. I said, nigga, I'm gonna be 37 years old. And you're in my DMs talking about, let me see a flick. Do you want to see a flick of me fucking somebody because you want to see me or him? Because that's a weird ask. And he was just like, well, damn. And he was like, he was like, hold on. Why you coming for my head like that? I said, because you're being disrespectful and you're being very flagrant. I've never, not once, had a conversation with you about having sex with you, coming to see you, nothing. Is you going to fly me out to kick it with you and spend some time with you? Are you setting the shit up? No, you over here talking about, let me see a video. You want to see me bouncing up and down on somebody else? That's gross. It's giving gay. I don't know. And lastly, motherfucker, I have Zelle, I have Cash App, and I have Venmo. So you choose. And he go talking about, hold on, P, damn, hold on, damn, I can't believe you coming for me like this. I can't believe you saying this to me. And I can't believe that your black ass is in my DMs asking for a video of me fucking somebody. You're
So
sick.
it's so outlandish for you to ask. It's not so outlandish for you to ask me for something sexual in nature when you and I have never had that type of rapport.
Ever.
But if I tell you that you can send it to $ first last name, my email, or my phone number, is all of a sudden you can't believe it, and this is so wild and crazy, and you can't listen,
He
sweetie.
gonna say, are you are you hangry or something? I'll send you some money for lunch if you hangry. No, nigga, I'm getting my nails done right now. Send me 150. Thank you. Some lunch money, bitch. Some lunch money? Are you kidding me? Get the fuck off of my phone with that. So yeah, the
that
audacity is at an all-time high. It is free.
hmm.
I'm thinking they have a price
Buy one
tag.
get 1,000 free.
They negative 50 cents. You don't even gotta have you don't even have to have money to get you some. It's that fucking ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah, I saw this girl. That reminds me, I saw this girl on Instagram, and she was saying, "How come women are the rich niggas now? How come we always got money, but y'all don't even have money for a date? Meanwhile, we out here paying for lashes, hair extensions, nails, waxes. We doing all this beauty upkeep, and all y'all got to do is get a haircut, a line up, a shape up, a trim up, and y'all don't have money to go on dates." What are y'all doing with y'all money? I really want to know.
and God forbid you ask a nigga to buy you some flowers. He thinking he got to call 1-800.
Girl, the flowers is $10. Like, relax, my guy.
I
They're
bought
$10 at
my
the local grocery.
my favorite bottle of French wine from Trader Joe's is $6, and I got a beautiful bouquet of a dozen white roses for $8. You don't got $20? Like, you could, let's say you and I have been dating for a little bit, and I'm comfortable enough to have you over. I'm thinking about sliding down the pole and shit, because we've been, we gotta, we seeing each other and shit. You bring over this bottle of, and let's say you don't know if you're gonna get lucky. You don't know, but I bet if you brought this bottle of wine over and the flowers, and we both drank the motherfucker, you might get lucky. And you know how much it cost you? $20. But
It didn't
stupid.
even cost you 20 because the 8 and the 6 ain't but 14. Add a little tax, 16,
Still
17. You
not
got change
$20.
left over.
Could have got you some neck, throat, everything.
Woo! Girl, don't
But
hurt
I'm
him.
just saying, like, like,
Wait
come on, come on. Now you can't show up to my house on a first date with a bottle of wine and some flowers. We're
a
not gonna do
minute.
that.
Right.
But like, if you're my guy, we're seeing each other, and I have you over, a surefire way to get something. You might be able to even place your hand, your mouth where the sun don't shine. Something. It's the chances are high when you bring a bottle of wine. and you add some flowers. But you guys are fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Let me see a flick of you fucking somebody so I can see what you working with. You want to see his dick? Because that's what it sound like. Sound like you want to look at somebody else's wang, and that's gross. And I'm not turned on by that at all. Fuckface.
Like I said, I'm being um optimistic about the dating scene. Just because a girl's just ready to date. Like, I have not dated in so long. At this point, 2020 was 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago, okay, since I dated. So I am excited to get back into dating and husband. Don't have me out here too long, okay? Come get me. I'm ready to be in a house. I would much rather be in a house. I mean, I'm going outside because I haven't been outside and because I'm looking forward to dating. And I do want to, make my way around the city and find the places and the people and the things, and that's great. But to be quite honest with you, I'd rather be in the house with my silk gown on, baking cookies and sucking dick. That's really what I would prefer. So, husband, don't have me out here too long, okay?
Okay. That was a curveball, that last part. She said in my robe, baking cookies and sucking dick. I was.
That's it. That's all I want. We keeps it 100% real on the Same Difference podcast.
And you know what I like? Silk robes, chocolate chip cookies, and dick. So I'm with you, sister. I'm with you.
That's just what it is.
Oh, you know who else had a lot of audacity? That goofy ass bitch who faked her fucking kidnapping.
Then god daggone wet. How did she think she was gonna get away with that? And what was the purpose? Nobody had a nobody called the police with a ransom. You ain't getting no money.
To make her nigga mad.
And that's the thing. I want to know where you was at for them days, though. Whose house was you staying at?
Rolling around in the woods with her Cheez-Its.
Or out there eating twigs and leaves with the baby, the toddler that she saw walking on the side of the road. Like, Miss Girl,
I have no sympathy.
Like, you didn't think this through, and you know how I knew you weren't thinking it through when the police said that you was looking up how to take money from the register without getting caught. Girl, wait. Then you looking up had abduction stuff and taking it.
Wrong movie, girl. Wrong movie. You should have been looking up Gone Girl. And if you looked up Gone Girl, you would have known that Miss Lady, Amy, was reading books. Oh, she was reading books. She was not researching anything online. She bought a burner phone. She bought a piece of shit car cash. Come on now. She was reading books.
But all of this to make a but all of this stemmed from a man. All of this. Who said? I haven't seen that part though, friend. Where was it mentioned that it was to make the boyfriend mad?
On TikTok.
Oh, not you been on TikTok?
I don't, because they be on Twitter.
Okay, so what they saying? How did they come to this conclusion? Because before she turned up at her mama and daddy house again, the boyfriend had came out and said, I ain't have nothing to do with her disappearance. And I'm thinking, well, who said you did? So did you? So what's going on? How did they come to that conclusion?
So there are people on TikTok that get really deep into missing person shit, like when that Gabby Petito girl went missing and people were starting.
If y'all want a page like that on TikTok, go to Nosy Bystanders. It's a good one. Go ahead.
So there was a woman that was kind of doing the play-by-play of everything and following the story, and she started getting messages from people that are from Hoover, Alabama, that were giving her the backstory about some of this shit that was happening. Because of course, the family talking about they not talking right now, that please respect the family privacy, yada, 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 yada. There's niggas that's not respecting privacy and telling it all on the mountain. And it has to do with an ex man, and don't you know that ex man, whatever he is to her, deleted all of them photos of that girl off his page. Mm-hmm.
Before or after this whole abduction?
After, because because what's wrong?
Because now you certifiable crazy. Like, you literally got the FBI out here looking for you just because you trying to make me mad. Girl, if you wanted to make me mad, get your hair done. Get your nails done, buy you a cute little outfit, and go outside and post the pictures. get in a section, something.
That,
But
but
going
it
missing,
wasn't enough.
and then it's like you wasn't even smart about it. Like if you was gonna be missing, but you had to involve a whole story about a baby walking on the side of the road in a pamper. Like, girl, then you came back, and this is the thing. Then you got your mom and daddy on TV, on national TV,
Calling you
lying
a
for your
fighter.
goofy
You're gonna
behind.
fight for your life. No, she was fighting for her nigga. Y'all should be
She was
embarrassed
fighting.
too.
There was times she had to fight mentally, physically, and she had to fight mentally. Now, why is y'all on here lying?
No, she
I
was
knew when
fighting
I seen the mom
niggerly.
and daddy interview that she was lying.
Fighting
I knew
niggerly.
that. I knew it was a lie in. I knew when they say she showed up at her mom and daddy house that something was fishy. Cause you got some nice kidnappers that they kidnapped you,
And
fed
you
you
let them
cheese and
motherfuckers
crackers.
bring you to your mama and your daddy house.
Listen, fed you cheese and crackers, played in your hair,
Did your
didn't
nails?
sexually assault you,
Did your
and
nails?
dropped you off at your parents' house 2 days later unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, come on now. The least you could have done was show up with rags and tags stretched out on the side of the road. You know, cut yourself, show a little blood or something, girl.
Duct tape your feet and lay down on the side of the road, girl.
Something. But you walk into the like, come on now. As
Intact.
many black women as it is out here missing, and they actually had the
They took it
FBI like a
seriously.
national manhunt for you, girl.
They
You got
took it
people out here
seriously.
giving prayers and and this for a man. We just talked about how these men ain't got nothing but audacity, and you did all of this for a man.
And that's why I ain't pray.
I was, and now I was just hoping for the best. I was praying that that girl made it because I don't even know if I said something here or I said something off camera about it makes you, I think I said this to you, it makes you not even want to help people when you see they need help because then you end up in harm's way. And I was talking about the fact that that girl seen that baby on the side of the road and she tried to stop and help, and then she ended up getting abducted herself. And whole time,
wasn't no
that
damn
was the other
kid.
thing too. I was like, well, what? Anybody reported a baby missing, or nobody else on the highway saw the baby walking in the pamper? It was only her.
Come on.
Like the whole story from the jump was a little bit fishy. But I was trying to get, because who's gonna fake a disappearance like this?
Right. Math wasn't mathing. And the last person that was in the headlines for doing some shit like that was a white lady. Like, come on. We don't be doing shit like that. So what are you fucking doing, Carly? What you doing, girl? Nursing student?
Right. And she'd be lucky if they let her stay in that school or she keep her job.
No, you got two marbles rolling around up there. You can't help nobody.
You can't, right, because you don't need to be taking care of nobody in no type of facility. You're supposed to be a nurse. I don't trust you. You've been to pass the wrong medication on accident, but on purpose.
But you have the resources to get the mental health care that you need, and you didn't do it. You decided to just play like you got kidnapped and shit. Girl, get the fuck on. Everyone's like, have empathy for her, and let's just pray that her and her family can move on and heal from this. We're always gonna believe black women when they tell a story.
No.
This is the type of shit that I do not like. And this is what people like, respectability politics. You're always so worried about what people think. I'm definitely concerned about what the police and the FBI and whoever else is going to think the next time a black woman goes missing, because they're not going to be sure. Because you want to play.
And not only that, it's like, oh, let's pray for her and let's pray she get the help. If this was a white woman that had did that, y'all would have been up in arms talking about white tears, this, that, and the third, and how the police did all this for a white woman. They won't do it for a black woman. Hold that girl accountable. She dead wrong. And y'all can call it mental health all you want to, but this was an elaborate scheme. Homegirl had time. Okay? She tried to plan out while it was a foiled plan. She took her time trying to figure out a scheme to try to get a man that don't want her back. So the only type of mental health she need is just like, again, the marbles rolling around. But this ain't no, oh, she's going through something. You can go through something all you want to, but having the resources of the local, state, and the federal police looking for you because you want a man's attention, no. Call a spade a spade. She need to be charged.
Yep.
Okay? Whether she do time or not, that's up to the justice system, but she needs to be charged, whether that's probation, restitution, something. Because Miss Girl, absolutely not. No.
It's pathetic.
Okay?
It's pathetic, and I don't.
It is pathetic.
I have no I have no feeling like I don't feel a thing, because even when you told me last week, like, yeah, blah, 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 and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the kid, and I'm like, yeah, nobody reported the child missing. What is going on with the welfare of the child? And there's no news about the kid. There's no family saying thank you so much to this woman for finding the fuck. Something in the milk ain't clean.
Mm-hmm.
Something in the milk ain't clean, and now we
Mm-hmm.
know. And I know, making it. I don't want them to make an example out of her, but what the fuck? What the fuck
Mm-hmm.
were you
It
doing?
ain't even about making an example. When you commit perjury, you get charged for that.
Filing a
Like
false
you
police
filed a false
report, all
police
of that.
report. Yeah, filing a false police report. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a charge for
Like,
that.
what's wrong with
And I
you?
would assume that the charge would be um a little bit greater, just because, again, like, you just didn't file a charge of, you got robbed at the gas station. You literally have the Federal Bureau of Investigations looking for your ass.
And trying to determine if you were sex trafficked. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Over
Like,
a
imagine,
nigga.
like, when they say, how they say no stone will go unturned. Imagine, like, all the people who were affected by them trying to figure out, well, we got this sex offender in this. Let's go check on them that was in this area. Let's see if this, like, girl, you just did the most. You did the most, and you got to pay for that. It's
And
not
still
cool.
ain't got the nigga.
And still ain't came, and then ain't got the nigga, and then you didn't even have the audacity to show your face and say anything. You got your mama and daddy on national TV making a fool of themselves for you, for a man.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I have said it before, and I'm gonna say it to my dying day. God, if the dick that good, don't give me none.
And
I don't want it if it's that good.
in the words of Miss
Got my
Joy
mom and daddy on
Jordan,
national TV running a lie that I done told to try to get this man back, and he still don't want me. Keep it.
can't relate.
Can't relate.
Can't
I'm trying to
relate.
get these niggas off my line. They can't act right. Can't relate. Okay?
Right.
Can't relate.
I can't believe it. Twitter's having a field day with the memes and the jokes and the laugh. I did chuckle a little bit. And then
I did too. Let me see if I can pull that one up that I seen.
there's a
Hold
couple of
on.
people on Twitter that don't think it's funny that we're making fun of this situation, but I don't give a
At this point, it is funny. You
It
have
is.
to laugh.
Yeah. Cause what the
You
fuck?
have to laugh. This the one I saw. This the one. If y'all on YouTube, y'all have to. If you're on YouTube, you can see me hold this up. But this the one Justin LaVoy posted. It's a picture. It's a picture of her, and it say, "When I send this, just know I'm gonna be gone for a couple days." I'm weak.
Oh, what a
Mm-mm.
fucking idiot. Mm, fucking idiot. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the cussing, y'all, but whoo, what an idiot.
Yeah.
I just it's just sad. I mean, look, the world is we in a fucking dumpster fire. The last thing we need is yo stupid ass talking about I got kidnapped. Why are you pretending to get kidnapped, girl?
For a man. Like, that's the part that's getting
They don't
me.
like like I know Thanksgiving gonna be lively in their house.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, see, because my family, we'll be done disowned your ass for some shit like that. All this public embarrassment and shame you done brought this family. Oh no,
Well,
sis.
even if we ain't gonna even if they don't disown you, we gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh
gonna
yeah.
discuss it. Cause you had us out here looking for you, passing out flyers, not going to work, praying, didn't know if we should start grieving or what. Even the people, like, even when she popped back up at the house and the family was like, we want our privacy. No, you can get your privacy after you tell us what happened. Cause we've been praying too. We done had Jesus on the main line. We tying up the line at this point. What happened? Where she was
If I would have did some shit like that, my mom would have been like, "Take your ass back to them fucking woods and leave us
at?
alone." Because I raised you better than that. You did all this behind a man. Wow. Wherever you was, go back.
Girl.
Go back and stay there because there's no room for that over here. Just some bullshit,
Mm-mm.
child. Some bullshit. And I feel bad that, you know, again, we've already had our issues with the way they report on missing black women.
Mm-hmm.
So this was an
And the resources that they don't usually even exhaust before giving up a search for us. And then you get all of the resources,
Hmm.
and they don't even need it.
Some bullshit. Like,
Miss Girl, come on now.
she'll be on a Netflix special called Most Hated Woman in America because she did some stupid
Hmm.
shit, and then we'll be able to hear her story and, all of that shit. Do you remember the college football player? I think his name was Manti Te'o.
Oh
And
yeah, and the catfish.
yes.
I
Or,
saw that story. I saw the story on
uh-huh.
Netflix.
And her goofy fat looking ass gonna sit up there talking about how, I was just in a dark place, and we'll do shut your stupid ass up, because
Mm-mm.
everybody
Mm-mm.
drug that man's name through the mud, and he looked like a fucking fool because you wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
some goofy, you know
Mm-hmm.
idiot who was confused about what you got going on, and you done roped all these people in the media into your fucking confusion, and don't even. I did not find her, because she's trans, I didn't find her to be remorseful in that Netflix special. She was very much just kind of like, well, it's just kind of what I was going through at the moment. No, girl, you
It
ruined
just
that
kind
man's
of
life.
happened. Like it just kind of progressed into no. You had
Yeah,
plenty of time to because she even remember she faked her death and then came back to life. Like, wait, y'all be doing a lot when it comes to these men. And I don't is the dick dicking? What is it?
she didn't even
What
have
is it?
she didn't even and this person didn't even have no dick. This They was on the phone.
Right. Never met the man. That's right.
It's not that serious, y'all. Go touch grass, please. Just go outside. Go outside, spin around in a circle, make a snow angel, and do fucking something. Let's
And
get.
what's so wild, what's so crazy is like this man really was like feeling like this was his girl and they were gonna, they was gonna take things to the next level and this was gonna be it. Lord, that's the man I'm trying to meet. I'm trying to meet the man that's
Because
serious,
Miss Tato
that
is
is
fine.
like me, dating with intention, knows what they want, not trying to play no like I'm 36, baby. If you still got games to play, find somebody playing with it, just ain't me.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all out here playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all out here going missing for men who have audacity.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Ridiculous. I can't believe it, but whatever. I guess she home safe. I guess she's home safe.
I think the media know, not the media, the police know now. I think they were trying to, and they did a really good job
Mm-hmm.
of, like they said, we're going to report the facts. We're just going to tell you what we know to be fact. And they let the public come to their own conclusion about it. And so now that they see that the public is on their side, I think that they probably not going to hesitate to bring some charges up against that girl. Like if it was just a local thing, it would if it was just a local missing person that we the local police look for, maybe we use a couple state resources, but the federal, like this was national news. Like the Federal Bureau of Investigations was out here looking for you. There's no way you just gonna go home, your parents gonna say you was battling demons or whatever, okay, and it's just gonna be swept up under the rug.
He was
Is you
battling
just not gonna just
demons.
be able to go on with your life and nothing happened? No,
Mm-mm.
no,
No,
absolutely
you got
not.
some splaining to do.
You do got some splaining to do, and she
Like,
should.
what the fuck?
The embarrassment that she gonna, like, she ain't gonna be able to go nowhere in her little town. Nowhere,
Like, look,
nowhere.
that's the girl that lied about being kidnapped. Look. Hi,
I,
Carly.
like I said, I
I would
want to
do
know
some
where
shit
she
like
was at for them 2 days. Where were you, girl? Who house you was at? Where you was at?
that. Girl, she was kicking it. Probably
Because they
blowing.
were actually looking for her, so she wasn't just sitting in the woods, laying up under a tree. Where were you at? Where was you? Your
uh,
cards wasn't being used, so you wasn't buying no food. You wasn't ordering Uber nowhere. What you left your phone, you left your and that was the other thing. You didn't just leave your phone. Your Apple Watch was in your purse too. Did the kidnappers tell you to take that off first before you get in the car? Like, girl, I want to know where she was at and what she was doing.
I
You
feel
really want to make? I ain't even gonna say it. You really want to make that man jealous? You should have been up under another somebody's something. Okay, maybe he would have cared a little bit more then.
mm, she was rolling around in the grass eating Cheez-Its with her imaginary friend.
Girl. So when the year comes to an end, make sure we got Carly Russell on July. She takes July. It belonged to you, boo.
I'm crying.
Mm-hmm. Well, friend, I don't think I have nothing else.
You don't have anything else?
Oh, was I supposed to?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything else. I just, Barbie is in theaters on Friday. Um, and so I am going to see that. I have a TikTok, you guys, Passionista, and I
Mm-hmm.
posted a variety of outfits with a cute little like Barbie reel or whatever. So go look
And
at
it was
it.
cute. It's fire, y'all. Y'all gotta
Luke,
go watch it. It's
Luke's
definitely
on Luke's
fire.
on Luke's on Luke's on Luke's. Don't play with her.
Hmm.
Also, a very nice introduction to my shopping addiction. Because what the fuck.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, big weekend ahead. I got work stuff the rest of the week. I got people in town because Beyonce gonna be here on Saturday and Sunday. Barbie's out. It's brunch, bitches, boats, Beyonce. But I mean, it's just weekend full of bees. I'm excited.
Period.
I'm very excited, but also tired. Just because work is incredibly demanding and everything is happening all at the same time. I don't think I've ever been this active and this busy since high school.
Mm.
When I was in high school, I was in the choir, and I was in two different choirs. I was a cheerleader. I had a job, and yeah, like I was busy, and I was up at 5:45 every morning, getting ready for school. Yada yada yada. I can't get up before 6 to save my life
Mm.
in my old age. So the fact that I have had so much going on consistently, constantly, all while balancing work, which has become demanding as a result of all of that craziness from a couple months ago. I'm amazed. I'm
Mm.
amazed that I'm even like I'm this is the year of burning the candle at both ends.
Mm.
But I mean,
The
it,
hard work is gonna pay off,
it is.
friend.
It is. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'm really happy and I'm content and I feel good about what I have going on. Like, no, I'm not getting married. No, I don't have a baby. No, I'm not, seriously dating anybody. But my social life is incredible. My closet is full and glamorous. I'm getting money and I'm outside doing all of the things and looking beautiful while doing it. And that's great. I mean, I feel I like my life and I'm very happy with where I am. And when it's time to sit down and settle down, I'm going to be ready for it. So, yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of what I got going on. I have a friend that's trying to call and catch up because we haven't talked in forever. I don't even have the capacity to get on the phone after
Mm-hmm.
this. Like I want to go get in
That's how
bed.
I've been feeling too. And I had somebody voice their distaste of that to me last week or the week before, just about you don't call. If I call you, you go to voicemail, and it's like, listen. I'm busy taking care of me right now. I can't be
Mhm.
there and take care of everybody else all the time. I'm
Mhm.
trying to just focus on joy, and I'm not going to apologize for that.
Mhm.
I will get with you.
Okay, come
I
on with the
will,
double entendre.
but
I'm
it's going to
focused
be
on
on
joy.
period.
Double meaning.
Both
I
of
like
them.
that. Mhm.
Both of them.
Yeah.
I will get with you, but it's going to be when I can get with you. It's going to be on my time, and I'm moving at the end of the month, so like,
Yeah, it's
chill
crunch
out.
time.
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
days. July 31st is in 12 days. And where's July
Mm-hmm.
got to go?
Up out of here.
Okay, literally because it was literally the 4th of July 2 weeks ago.
Well, you saying it like that, and I'm just every day I look at my phone. I got a little countdown on my phone, y'all, and it say the city on it. I I can't show y'all because I would be bleeping out when I said the city earlier in the episode. But yeah, it's like it says 13 days left. Like I am focused and like as much as I've done, as I was on my second workout today, my second walk today, I realized I have so much more that I still got to do.
Yeah.
So get to you when I get to you. Still love you though.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They will be all
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Well, friend, I wish you a very fun weekend. I know
Thank
that you're gonna
you.
have a ball.
I am.
And I just know that next week you're gonna be tired.
I am.
A girl gonna be tired.
I am.
Because there's
But
gonna be a lot of drinking going on, a lot of partying, dancing, singing, dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know that TikTok or that reel that be like, um, Monday, another club, outfit, dinner, another club. That's gonna be you this weekend.
I need
That's gonna
that.
be
Send
you.
that to me.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna use the weekend as an opportunity to get some really good content, just because I get good content in general, but to actually put something together and make it look like something, it'll be a good weekend to do it. There's gonna be a lot of people around, a lot of my
Okay.
friends, family.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice. Well, Luigi's over
All
here
right,
giving me
friend.
the I want to go OUT signal, so
Okay.
punk
All
ass.
right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to us for another week. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, both of us. It was always Joy and Passionista. Find us on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the Same Difference podcast on YouTube. And don't forget to stream us on Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever you do that stuff at. Okay?
All
Okay.
right.
Bye.